Oh, we're live. Hi, everybody. Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance, and we are a cloud nation on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We are now building our income to help our citizens by increasing the liquidity and value of our tokens. All our citizens receive free tokens. It's our currency every month, and obviously the more that goes up and the better the ability to sell it at a good price, the more they benefit. So who can be a citizen? Literally anybody. We love to have people from all walks of life, and we don't pigeonhole people. We're a non-separatist organization. Don't matter whether you're male or female, black or white, green, yellow, whatever other colors there are, bald or hairy. We just see everybody as a human being, and we recognize that all human beings are unique and have something unique to offer our community, and therefore they're all of equal value. With that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, and I'll be heading over there in a moment. But before I go, I'm going to check the comments in the app here, excuse me, to see if we've got anybody in from YouTube, and we do. We have Lewis in saying hi from Portugal. And then we've got some Facebook users that doesn't show their names. So I'm going to head over to Facebook. And when I get there, I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And we'll be looking for the 3rd, I think, is it? Yeah, 3rd of November. So far, so good. And we should get the comment opened, and we do. And we got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. We've got Verna in from South Africa, Peter from Portugal, Richard from Devon in the UK, Andrew from Auckland in New Zealand. And we'll be getting started pretty much now with a short prayer that helps us find true happiness in life. It's something that you can't find through money. You can't buy it. You can get short-term pleasure from money, from buying things that you want, or paying off your bills, or whatever else you can do with it. But you'll always be searching for something else. And that searching only ends when you focus on loving service to others. And the great thing about that is when that is your focus, everything that you want and need in life will flow to you. You don't have to worry about chasing after it. So that's what our little prayer is about. Then we'll have a little affirmation to help us with that non-separatist ideology we have, where we just see everybody as a human being and of equal value and equally loved. So we'll do that, and then we'll get on to the updates, the business in hand. Okay. So here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. We got Kingsley in as well from Manchester, UK. Right, where to start? We'll start with ROI tips. As I mentioned yesterday, I put to them that they should not match 100%, but match 50% our advertising on Facebook because they failed to find us leads at $5. They're coming in at around about $7.50 is the best they can do. I've not had a response from that yet, but I don't think it'll be favourable when we get one. But we can keep our fingers crossed. If you don't ask, you don't know. So we'll see what they come up with, and we'll see where we can go from there because we've got to move along with this campaign. We can't just trundle along as we have been, getting nowhere. So that's ROI tips. The development, nothing has happened at all because I got a message from Devyani at 6 o'clock this morning saying that she reached home safely. And I've not heard anything since, and I've not pushed her because maybe she's just really, tired after 2 days of travel, and she just didn't feel like anything. So I've left it totally alone, and she'll have the weekend to recover and be back bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, as they say, on Monday. So nothing happening there. So we haven't progressed with the exchange page or anything else for that matter. But we do have the raffle in place, and we will be drawing that on Sunday. I don't think I think we're still short of tickets to break even on it. But it's no big deal at the moment. Let's see if we can get it running and get a few people interested in it. Um, just looking for where. Here. I don't know whether it'll log me out. I think it has because I've not been there for a while. So I'll just log in and come back to it in a moment, and we'll check where we are with the raffle tickets. We need to sell 240 just to break even. If we sell more than 240, we start raising money for charity. And if we sell all 400, we raise some money for charity and also throw a little bit into the pot for We Share Abundance. Yeah, there won't be much in the pot for We Share Abundance, even if we sell 400. But let's see how it goes. I'll get the numbers in a moment for that. I sent a message out today because I had a bit of a revelation, I think, this morning. Once again, every morning I sit and ponder, and I get what I believe is through my intuition, through call it whatever you want. I get the best ideas coming to me, and I thought we started out saying that we were going to give 7 free entries to everybody, and that was still the goal. But we narrowed it down to 2 for everyone to start with, just to see how they go on. But I thought, why not make it a benefit of getting into the phases early, because that would help all our members make more money. It will help the people that are joining, because the more phases they get into from day one, the more money they're going to make, and the more they're going to make it faster. They're going to get more pass ups. They're going to get pass throughs coming up to them. And people that aren't in all those plans are going to miss out on those pass-throughs. You might be in phases 1, 2, and 3, and you introduce somebody else that's in phases 1, 2, and 3, and they introduce somebody else that comes in all 7 phases. Those phases 1, 2, and 3 are only going to benefit the people in 1, 2, and 3. They're going to pass through you to the first person that is in phase 4, phase 5, phase 6, and phase 7. Could be 4 different people. But the bottom line is you're going to lose out, and the people that have got into more phases are going to win. And so it's a good idea to get into as many phases as you can. So what I did was I said, okay, let's make this change, because while we're in pre-launch, we'll get it all sorted out, where if people come in phase phase 1 or phase 1 and 2, they get 2 free entries, randomly allocated. If they're in phase 1, 2, and 3, they get 3 free entries randomly allocated, and so on. So if they're in up to phase 4, 4 free entries, 5 free entries, phase 6, 6 free entries, and phase 7 will get the whole full 7 free entries. Those free entries are like gold, because 7 free entries, even if you've not referred anybody, will open up 5 pay lines for you. And it will also release 100% of your earnings. 5 pay lines, each pay line that you have has a potential of producing tens of thousands of dollars. And the more pay lines you have, obviously, the more money you're going to make from every pay line. Some pay lines will go deep quickly, some will take longer, but it doesn't matter, because they're all going to continue to grow through the system that we have with these free entries. And I know for a fact that with the just with the pre-launch figures, we're going to have enough free entries to really get this program moving on the day that we launch. There's going to be free entries given out on the day that we launch. And so it's important that everybody gets those 2, because that fires up the whole system. After 2, it's just extra benefit, really, because the system is going to work for everybody anyway once people get 2 entries. Better if they get 4, but if they get 2, it will eventually become 4, and everything is going to move along. So getting those first 2 is the most important. But once everybody has 2, then the other entries will be allocated randomly, and it's possible that somebody that's in phase 7 could get the next 5. It's going to really push the program along a lot faster. And remember, 7 free entries is achieved by people getting just 3 positions in phases 1, 2, and 3. When we talk about positions, we talk about referrals. You refer 1 person, that's position 1. Refer 2 people, that's position 2, and refer 3 people, that's position 3. And once somebody is in phases 1, 2, and 3, they have 3 referrals in each of those positions. That's to generate 7 free entries. So we're getting into the positions 4, 5, 6, and 7, or phases 4, 5, 6, and 7 with the same 3 positions. and there's another 116, I think, generated free entries, all going to push and drive this program through as people come in, because the free entries get free entries, and that gets the pass ups for people, and it, it's going to really drive things forward, because all these free entries coming through, helping just keep the thing moving. And I thought it was just right that the people that got into more phases, that are going to be creating more free entries, should get the benefit of more free entries. So it'll be an incentive for people to get into all those phases. That will help you as a um, somebody that's referring people, because you'll get people coming in at more levels. You need to get into those levels as well as fast as you can. And it's going to benefit the people that are coming in, because they're going to get in at those levels. They're not going to miss out on things, and it's a win-win situation for everybody. Now, once we launch, we're going to put a time limit on it to get into the phases. And so if you buy one to start with, and then you realise that if you bought more, you would get more free entries, you've got time to upgrade and get into as many as the 7 phases if you choose. But that there will be a time limit on it. Probably 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, but it won't be a massive amount of time. You've got to be an action taker. So that will be the criteria. But until we launch, we've not even started the development yet, and I've not even talked to Deviani about it. She did have an outline of a plan, but it's changed quite a lot since I sent her that initial outline. I don't think she spent much time on it anyway. So until next week, Monday, we'll be able to talk together. We'll spend a lot of time, and we'll get it sorted out and get it started as quickly as we can, and get it completed as quickly as we can. I don't know how long it's going to take, but you have until we launch to get yourself into as many phases as you possibly can do. It's going to benefit you enormously, and you've got that time. You can add the phases, and it's very simple. You just make the additional payment. If you're just in phase one, that was $5 that you paid, and you want to be in phases 2 and 3 as well, you can afford that. That would be, what would it be? $30, wouldn't it? $10 and $20, $30. You just pay the $30 and send in another form, and when we upload all the information, it'll automatically go through, and you'll get the benefit of that. Right. So that is, I believe, a very good, strong enhancement of the plan. And I've still not got the PDF completed. I need to get all this information onto a PDF in as concise and accurate and simple way as I can. Um, it's not the tasks, okay. Um, we've got Zena in as well from Scotland. Hi there. So um, I'm working on that now. We also need that PDF, because once we've got it, we can use it in the format that it'll be when I've done it. But it won't be very pretty, it won't be attractive. So we need to get that professionally upgraded, let's put it that way, so that people look at it and say, wow, look at this. And then we go a step beyond that, and we'll have professional videos created with the PDF as the presentation element, if you like. Um, so it's looking good. It's looking good. But I don't know how long it's going to take at this moment in time. So I don't have much to update you on with that. Um, we are pretty sure that Max has provided everything we need. There's only a small retainer now on his fee, just to keep him um, at our beck and call if there is something we need. But he's been paid most of his fee for doing all the connections to the blockchain and thing. It's up to us now to implement that into our coding, and that should not take very long, from what I understand from Deviani. Okay, but we do need to test it, so we'll hopefully get it uploaded fairly quickly. We'll get those changes made, get the upload done, and then testing. Some of the features will be turned off in the exchange until we go through the testing, and then once it's okay, we can open up the exchange features, and it's a big part in our development because it means that anything that we sell, whether it's a service, a product, or whatever else, within We Share Abundance, will then be able to be sold just through using the ShareHope tokens. So new people coming in will buy the ShareHope tokens. They can buy them on the exchange from you, or they can buy them in our own exchange. When I say the exchange, I'm talking about on the blockchain. With you can just put yours up for sale somehow and offer them for sale. Okay, or or they can get them through our internal exchange, the ShareHope exchange that we have, and then they can spend them anywhere they want within our organisation. Similarly, um, money coming out will go through the exchange, so you can bring your ShareHope tokens into the exchange, and then you can swap them for USDT on the Binance Smart Chain, BEP20 tokens, and take those onto your chain, and there you can cash them in for your local currency, or swap them into Bitcoin, or anything that you want that you feel is going to be a good investment. So it brings us into a new era financially, really. Now, with the mall, there'll be two options when people buy as well, and there will be uh, a discount for buying with the not with the ShareHope tokens. So it's if particularly if people are buying regularly or they're spending a lot of money, they would be wise to get the discount. Up to them, but it's another outlet for the ShareHope tokens. So it is all coming together, and maybe not as quick as you would like, maybe not as quick as I would like, certainly not as quick as I would like, but it is all coming together, and we will get everything sorted out. We will get the Fund Miracle site going. We will get the 777 program launched. We will get the exchange working, um, and hopefully we'll be able to get our money out of Binance. That would help as well. Um, right, so we've not got any more money going into Binance now, um, but we've not got anything in reserve really. We're just very much hand to mouth a little bit. So that is that is pretty much the updates on WeShare Abundance. We do have programs that we get involved in on a third party basis. Not sure what's happening with BitSports. They're supposed to be paying back everybody so that nobody loses, whether they then will start operations up again or whether they will just say, okay, we've paid everybody back, that's it, we're out of it. I don't know. But I know some of our members have already received their money back from BitSports. It's sad because it was working reasonably well. There are other things that are working reasonably well that are in, I think they're in our online builder anyway. ETF pool, I'm pretty sure that's in the online builder. ITP seems to be going all right, but they keep making offers for people to put more money in, and I never like that because it smacks of we need cash in to pay out. Makes it look like a Ponzi. Now it might be and it might not be. They have been around for a while, but that doesn't mean that it's not a Ponzi. We haven't yet taken any money out of ITP, but we're very close to getting to their level 4. So I'm reluctant to take money out until we have achieved level 4, and then we'll get out our stake, and then we will be good to go. I think we should hit level 4 within about 5 or 6 days, and then it'll take another 5 or 6 days um, to accumulate funds that we can withdraw without damaging the status that we have in there. But once we get through that, that's a couple of weeks, then we're free and clear in there. But unless it continues to go for quite a while, we won't assume any significant income from it. So that program, but it seems to be going pretty well at the moment. So that's ITP, ETF pools. There's one called, what's it called? It's another trading program. I'm not sure whether I'll put this in the. Is this it? No. I'm just looking for it now, so I can tell you what it's called. Oh, there we are. It's called Quote. It's a trading program. We only put $10 in. We've not withdrawn. Oh yeah, we did. We withdrew a little bit in Bitcoin. The difficulty with this program is they trade in all different coins, and people come in if you refer people and they decide that they're going to stake or put in Tron, you've not got Tron, and then you only get a tiny bit, and it takes a long, long time for it to build up into anything you can do anything with. But our main program, we started with USDT, and that's going pretty well. As I say, we only put $10 in, and I think we'll get that out in the very near future. And hopefully we can build up into something significant. But it's a good program. It seems to work really well. And you can get started for $10, which is a good one because a lot of them nowadays are $50 or $100, some of them quite a bit more. but that's another one that's going pretty well. There are two that are stalled, really. There's Afrique Arbitrage Systems. It is working. They are now paying a small return on your investment each week while they get sorted out. They've got a coin coming out. I don't know whether you can buy it now or in the near future. I don't really know what the advantage of buying it would be, except for the fact that it is probably going to go up in value because they have uh, over 1 million members. So I think there's going to be quite a lot of people buying. I'm not sure how that will affect the sales when they start to cash in on them. But uh, but the fact that they are around and doing things makes me feel that they are stable and eventually will become good. Similarly with Vortic, um, that's not paid out for probably 3 months or whatever it is, maybe more. I can't remember when it stopped paying, but they are doing things, and we do see activity there, which I don't believe they would be bothered with if they didn't intend to come back. And they have set a date for the full sort of launch of the 1st of June of next year. But the countdown clock on their website, um, I think, is showing something like April of next year. So I'm not quite sure what's happening with it. And there's not a lot of genuine information coming out from the company at this moment in time. So we'll have to wait and see. And then um, I was introduced to a new program which I'd been told about before, and it's called something Echo One. It's called. Um, Once again, it's a passive program, and they're paying about 1.8% a day. It's $100 to get involved. You can deposit $100, but you'll lose $3. They take 3% off you for their fee, and then they pay you the full 1.8% every day. I think it can be more. I think that's the minimum, and it looks very sound and solid, transparent again. Um, the company is not far away from us, and they only launched on the 1st of November. So there is a very good chance, a strong chance of getting some decent profit out of them, regardless of whether they do well or not in the long term. In the short term, there is usually a good income to be generated. If they last a long time, eventually that law of diminishing returns will come in and they will fade away. Um, all passive programs are likely to have that happen to them. It will get to a point where they just don't make enough to do things, and it'll gradually slide back down, and it may pick up again, but in general, um, there is a life expectancy of these passive income programs, which is why the 777 plan isn't a passive income program. It is a program built around genuine products purchased, and a very, very, very powerful compensation plan that you should all get into. Everybody, and I mean everybody, will make a profit as a participant in the 777 plan. People that are active and promote, of course, are going to make a lot more and they're going to make it faster. But even if somebody that's totally passive will make a profit, I can't give a timeline for it, but they will get into profit. Okay, so I think that covers the updates really. I'm not sure how we're doing with that Echo One plan, but it does look very good. Um, I used an email that I got from Marcus, who is well, actually, his girlfriend Dora. I joined under Dora because we pretty much always have uh, operated under Dora rather than under Marcus. Doesn't make much difference. I think Dora is under Marcus anyway, but they are fiance. Um, the the email explaining it I got from him, and then basically I just didn't have time to do much with it, so I stuck it up on the blog with a couple of videos that they did, the launch webinar, and then there's a short sort of introductory video. And it's something that um, I think it'll go pretty well. So, but do your own due diligence and don't put in more than you can afford to lose, and get your stake out as soon as you're comfortable to take it out. But always try to keep compounding as well. Compounding is the key, but you want to be on the safe side. You want to get your stake money out um, too. So, and if they do have a calculator on the site, you can put in what you're going to add in, and it'll show you projected income from that for, I think, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, depending on how long you leave it in for. Okay. Numbers. I do have numbers for you. We have a net increase of 9 in our registered members to 40,618. An increase of 10 in our active members to 3,754. We have one new email verified member in Multiply Visa, and bonus pool went up to the next dollar, not by a dollar, but up to the next dollar. It's at $10,263 and 50 something cents. That is purely from the revenue share you get just from logging into your account. I think I've covered everything, but if we've got any questions, I'm happy to answer questions as well. Looking for the app. Here we go. Get the app, and we'll see if there are any questions or any more people in from YouTube or Twitch. And it doesn't look like there are. So, that's it, I think. I don't know. I don't think there's any sporting events on or anything. Oh, Avazu do have their webinar tomorrow. You're supposed to register for it. I don't know. I don't have a link for the registration. You should be able to get it from your dashboard in Avazu. But once you have that link, you will get the I think this is the form actually. I'll post this for you. Here we go. This is into YouTube and Twitch. That's the link to register for the webinar on Saturday. I can't remember why you've got to register, but they're doing something new there as well, something that's going to be beneficial, I'm sure. They're always trying to enhance things. Here's the link in Facebook. Okay, I think that's gone through. Yeah. So Get yourself on that webinar. I'm not sure what time it'll be London time, but it will be noon Eastern Standard Time. I think there's probably only 4 hours difference at the moment. I don't think their clocks change till this coming Sunday. So I think there's just 4 hours difference. So it may be 4 p.m. London time. It may be 5 p.m. London time. I'm not sure. You have to check. But it is definitely noon Eastern Standard Time. So you can put that into Google and say, what time is it here in wherever you are? Okay. So get on the Avazoo webinar and get people into your pre-launch for the 777 Club. More people in your pre-launch, you're going to be very happy with your paycheck when we launch. As soon as we get that site done and we get the upload from the forms that we download onto a spreadsheet, it'll all come through like magic. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of commissions for you. The more work you do now, the more money you will have when that happens. And I've said this to you before, and it's always true, and I always remember it from somebody. But when I first got started back in 1980 something in multi-level marketing, and they were launching a new product, and they were urging people um, to promote the product. And I remember him saying, do more than you think you can now, because um, when you look back, you'll say, I wish I'd done more. I wish I'd done more. And true enough, once the product was launched, people made a lot of money. And people were saying, oh, it's great. I made X thousand dollars or pounds it was, because we're in the UK, X thousand pounds, and I'm really happy. But I just wish I'd done more. I could have done more. I could have doubled that. So it's true. Get yourself loaded up with uh, with your network. Build your network now, and don't look back and say, I wish I'd done more. Okay. There is somebody asking a question. In 777, can family members also join? Yeah. Anybody that can register in We Share Abundance. So they've got to be 18 or over. But yeah, can be the whole family, can be all living in the same house. It doesn't matter. Yeah, anybody whatsoever. Okay. With that said, I think we're done. There was something that came to mind, but I've forgotten what it was again now. I'm not like this early morning. Oh yeah, boom, 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 early morning. It gets to this time at night. I've slowed down almost to a halt. Okay, that's it from me. God bless you all. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time. YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. What I was going to do was check on the raffle because I had it all ready to load up. So let me just see. We need 240 to break even, and we've got 195. So we could do with getting another 50 or so, and that'll break us even. Well, 50 will put us into a tiny, tiny profit. It wouldn't be enough to meaningfully give to a charity, but we'd keep it on one side until we build up enough for the charity. But the raffle will be drawn on Sunday live in our Sunday meeting for the top winner. Devyani doesn't want to automate the The other prizes, she wants to do it manually. Now, whether she'll be there on Sunday or whether she'll do it on Monday, I don't know. Um, but there will be, of course, a 1 in 3 chance of a prize, but we're only going to do the draw for that $100 on Sunday, and that will be done live, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Um, Hopefully it'll all work. I'm not quite sure how at this stage, but we'll have a bit of fun on Sunday to see who wins. If by any chance it's a ticket that I bought through admin, we bought 5 tickets as admin, then it will be rolled over into next week, and that will make it a bit more attractive. But it's still it's a bit of fun, and you can win $100. And don't forget, you get into syndicate for those 2 draws a week for the UK Lotto, whatever it is. That's it, I think, UK Lotto, and the 1 draw a week for the Sharp Foundation weekly flutter. So um, you never know, somebody's got to win it. Whether it's us or not doesn't, we don't know. But if it is, well, you're in there as a syndicate, and you'll get a share of whatever we win there. So until tomorrow, um, that's it. As I said, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, we share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, be Reef Warriors, go the extra mile, and I'll see you later, alligator. Ain't a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah.